Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be going over all of the perks along with their augments, as well as ammo mods and the field upgrades with their augments as well. And we're also going to be going over all of the GobbleGum. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so there are 108 total augments across the board. There are 8 perks with 6 augments each, meaning 48 augments in total for perks. 5 ammo mods with, again, 6 augments to select from, as well as it having like 30 total augments that you can actually grind for across all ammo mods. And finally, the field upgrades, the same amount of augments with the ammo mods. So each perk, ammo mod, field upgrade have 2 available augment slots, one for a minor and one for a major. And at the end of the video, I will go over the combos that I would personally pick. So yeah, let's get into the augments. Alright, so Juggernaut's augment. First up with the major augments. Probiotic slightly increases maximum health with Juggernaut. Turtle Shell. Armor acts as a shield on your back while completely absorbing all damage to your back, but there's no damage mitigation from your front. And Reactive Armor. When an armor plate breaks, nearby normal enemies are stunned for a short period of time. Alright, so minor augments. With Retaliation, you can deal bonus damage while health is low. If you have the Hardened Plates minor augment, your armor plates will have more damage mitigation. But if you have Durable Plates, you basically increase your armor durability. Alright, let's head on to the stamina augments. So with Free Faller, you become immune to fall damage. With Dasher, your tactical sprint duration is increased. And with Stalker, you can basically strafe, meaning you walk faster while aiming. Alright, minor augments. So while tactical sprinting with hard target, projectile damage is reduced. You can use equipment while sprinting with quarterback. After getting a kill with any pieces of your equipment, you gain a speed boost with hot foot. Alright, Speed Cola. Field upgrades recharge a bit faster with supercharged. And this next one is what I really wanted back with Speed Cola. Classic formula. Reload speed is even faster than what it is currently. As well as weapon magazines are slowly refilled over time with Phantom Reload. Alright, minor augments. The mystery box settles much faster with Speedy Roulette. Quick Swap allows you to swap weapons faster, and you can deploy equipment faster with Fast Pitcher. So with Deadshot Daiquiri's augments, starting off with the majors, with Deadhead you can further increase your critical damage. With Dead First, deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health. And with Dead Again, critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. With the minor augments, you can increase damage to armor pieces with Dead Break, or reduce hipfire spread with Dead Draw, or reduce gun movement while performing advanced movement with Dead Set. So probably like an Omni Dive. So with the quick revive augments, reviving an ally allows them to keep all of the perks on their bleed out bar with EMT. Killing an enemy while down will revive you and remove quick revive. This can be done up to 3 times with Equivalent Exchange. That wasn't so hard, was it, Chris? You fuck. And Dying Wishes back. On lethal damage, become immune to all damage for 2 seconds to keep 1 health. Quick revive is removed on use. Alright, minor augments. Hopefully there's no big word again. Fuck. With Swift Recovery, reviving an ally increases both of your movement speeds for a short time. Reviving an ally heals you to full health with Karmic Return. And finally, increase your time in Last Stand with Slow Death. The major augments for Elemental Pop are Citrus Focus. If a weapon has an ammo mod applied, Elemental Pop will only activate that one. In Pearl Peach, enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. Won't ever use that. And the return of a classic, Electric Cherry. Reloading creates an electric damage discharge that damages and stuns nearby normal enemies. The emptier the magazine, the stronger the damage. Alright, minor augments. Slightly increase enemy elemental weakness damage with Vulnera Bean. Equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod with Pineapple Blast. Slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns with Chill Berry. There are only 2 more perks to go over, so bear with me here. And then on top of that, 5 more ammo mods and 5 more field upgrades to go over, as well as all the GobbleGum. With the PhD flopper major augments, just falling from heights creates explosions with gravity MD. Tactical sprint knocks down and damages base zombies with Dr. Ram. I mean, I assume that's what DR would stand for anyway. And PhD slider, sliding into enemies triggers explosions. With its minor augments, you get environmentalist, become immune to environmental damage while sliding, slightly reduced height and distance requirements for explosions with EOD technician, and tribologist, sliding distance and speed are increased. Alright, the final perk, melee macchiato. I think that's how you pronounce it. Whatever. So with its major augments, you get espresso. All melee attacks are slightly faster. Melee attacks heal a small amount of your health with vampiric extraction, or triple shot. Your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. With the minor augments, you get stick and move, where your backpedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. Your punch can one-hit kill normal enemies for longer with strength training, and hidden impact. Melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. Alright, that's all of the major and minor augments for all 8 of the perks, so let's move on to the ammo mods. So starting off with the Brain Rot major augments, we've got Plague. The charmed enemy has a chance to turn other enemies. Next up is Pheromone. The charmed enemy distracts nearby normal and special enemies for a short time, as well as Big Game. Brain Rot can charm elite enemies. Ooh. Abomination, you better watch your fucking back. Next up is the minor augments. Brain Rot's duration is slightly increased with extension. Brain Rot cooldown is slightly reduced with haste. And charmed enemies explode at the end of Brain Rot's duration, dealing toxic damage with explosive. The next Emma mod augments are Cryo Freeze. You can slow elite enemies with Big Game. Enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud that slows enemies with Ice Cloud, and enemies that are frozen in place with Frozen Stiff. So with the major augments out of the way, let's move on to the minor augments. Starting off with Extension, slightly increase the slow duration, slightly increase damage to frozen enemies with Freezer Burn, and Liquid Nitrogen. Significantly increase your chance for Cryo Freeze to activate. Alright, Deadwire major augments. So starting off with Chain Lightning, the stunned enemy can spread the stun to others. Deadwire can stun elite enemies with Big Game. And Lightning Strike, a bolt of lightning strikes from above, stunning all normal and special enemies in the area. With minor augments, you got High Voltage. Deadwire deals slightly more damage. Deadwire's cooldown is slightly reduced with haste, and the stun and electric field last longer with extension. Napalm Burst augments are Big Game, where Napalm Burst can burn elite enemies. Thermite, increased burn effect damage, and Firebomb. Burned enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby enemies. And I don't know about you, but as a Destiny 2 player, that sounds like incandescent. So with the minor augments, you've got Extension, which increases the burn duration, as well as Incendiary. Each damage tick has a small chance to spread to nearby enemy, as well as Contact Burn. Initial burn effect deals more damage. Alright, last ammo mod, and then we can move on to the field upgrades. The last but new ammo mod is Shadow Rift, and the major augments are Big Game, where Shadow Rift can activate on elite enemies. Topple Danger, warp one enemy that deals shadow damage to others. And Explosive Rain. Enemies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground? What the fuck? The minor augments are Haste, Shadow Rift, cooldown is reduced. Dropped enemies will fall on other enemies but targeted. And Supermassive. The Singularity's lethal radius is increased and can kill more enemies. Alright, we can move on to the final 30 augments for each of the 5 field upgrades, and then we can finally move on to the GobbleGums. So, Ether Shroud augments. And again, we're starting off with the major augments. The fact that I've said augments more times in this video alone than I have years alive is fucking wild. Alright, sorry about that. Major augments for Ether Shroud. Group Shroud. Nearby players are also cloaked. Burst Dash, warp forward a short distance, killing all normal zombies in your path. Void Sheath, swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with Dark Ether energy. Kills allow you to stay in Ether Shroud for longer. For the minor augments, we've got Instant Reload. Activation instantly reloads your currently held weapon. Extra Charge, increase max charges by 1. Holy shit, what a difference. And Extension. Ether Shroud duration is significantly increased. Alright, the new Dark Flare field upgrade augments. So starting off with Extension, significantly increased Dark Flare duration. Supernova, the beam is replaced with a sphere that damages nearby enemies as it travels. The ball detonates at the end of the Dark Flare's duration. And finally, Dark Pact. The beam heals and revives other players on contact. Bro, that reminds me of that one specialist from Black Ops 4 in Chaos. I forget the name of it, but it was like a staff. The Frenzied Guard augments are teammates can also repair armor from kills while near you with phalanx, trigger an explosion on activation. Normal enemies that melee the player are damaged and knocked over with retribution. And Frenzy Fire. While frenzied, use ammo from stock. The minor augments are Repair Boost, repair more armor per kill. Extension, increase Frenzied Guard duration, and Rally. On activation, repair all nearby teammates' armor to full. Alright, Heal and Aura augments. All affected players have their health regeneration delay reduced, and their rate of healing increased temporarily with resilience. The beams and their healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the area of effect with enduring radiance. And persistence. Revived players keep all perks on their bleed up bar. You already know what I'm about to talk about. Affected player damage is slightly increased for a short time with inner strength. Healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time with protection and stoic presence. On activation, special and elite enemies are stunned while normal enemies are knocked down. Alright, last field upgrade, and then we can finally talk about GobbleGums. So the energy mine major augments start with Scatter. The energy mine will split into 3 mines that scatter and detonate 1 time each. Instead of a mine, deploy a turret that shoots at the nearest enemy with turret and carousel. 3 energy mines will float around you, detonating when an enemy is nearby. And finally, the minor augments. Increase detonation count and duration of energy mine with frequency boost. Increase max charges by 1 with extra charge. And Siren. Energy mine now attracts nearby normal enemies for a short time. Alright, on to the GobbleGums. I'm so fucking tired of saying augments now. So, if you don't know what GobbleGums are, they are a consumable item that were first introduced into Black Ops 3 and were changed up a bit in Black Ops 4 as elixirs. And we haven't had a consumable item like that since Black Ops 4 in 2018. You could either buy Liquid Divinium in Black Ops 3 or Nabu Plasma in Black Ops 4, or earn those currencies like in-game. So now in Black Ops 6 in 2024, we can earn the GobbleGum through gameplay and progressing through high rounds. But before I started making this video, I watched a few other videos on people being able to buy GobbleGum straight up, like individually. But I do think that that will be the case in like a store bundle and battle passes because of how Modern Warfare 3 Zombies was. Anyway, let's just go over all of the GobbleGums they showed off. So what you're seeing on screen now are all of the confirmed rare, epic, legendary, ultra, and whimsical GobbleGums. There are a few new ones that we've never seen before in Black Ops 3 and even BO4 as elixirs, but I can tell what ones that I already want the most, and I will go over every single one of them in this video. But before I go over every single one of them, let's go over all of the GobbleGums that we unlock through player levels. So at level 5, we unlock Killjoy, which is a rare GobbleGum. At level 8, we unlock Stock Option, which is a rare GobbleGum. At level 11, we unlock Who's Keeping Score, which is epic. At level 15, we unlock Cashback, which is rare. At level 21, we unlock Anywhere But Here, which is also rare. At level 23, we unlock Exit Strategy, which is an epic. At level 26, we unlock Soda Fountain, which is epic. At level 29, we unlock Profit Sharing, which is also epic. At level 32, we unlock Wall-to-Wall Clearance, which is a legendary. At level 36, we unlock Free Fire, which is also an epic. At level 38, we unlock On the House, which is a legendary in this game. At level 42, we unlock Nowhere But Here, which is an epic. At level 45, we unlock Idle Eyes, which is a legendary. At level 51, we unlock the new Ultra Wunderbar GobbleGum. I probably said that name extremely wrong, but I'm not redoing this. And finally, at level 54, we unlock Hidden Power, which is also an Ultra GobbleGum. Alright, so now that we've got the player level unlocks out of the way, let's dive deep into every single GobbleGum they've showed off. So starting off with the rare GobbleGums, we have stock option, which lasts for 1 minute. Ammo is taken from the player's stockpile instead of their weapon's magazine. Killjoy spawns an insta-kill power-up. Anywhere by here, instantly teleport to a random location. A concussive blast knocks away nearby zombies. Cashback spawns a max ammo power-up. Temporal gift activates on next time based power-up. Power-up lasts longer. Shields up lasts for 3 minutes. Armor is twice as strong. And finally, Arsenal Accelerator lasts for 5 minutes, charge the player's field upgrade faster. Next up are the Epic GobbleGums. Nowhere but there, instantly teleports to a random downed player, instantly revives the same player. Who's keeping score spawns a double points power up. Free fire lasts for a minute. Firing weapons consumes no ammo. Does not work with wonder weapons. Soda fountain activates on perk purchase. The next perk purchased gives an additional random perk. Profit sharing lasts for 2 minutes. A portion of the essence you earn is also received by nearby players and vice versa. Respin cycle respins the weapon in the mystery box after it has settled to one of equal or higher rarities. And finally, exit strategy. Activate exfil vote immediately, reduce zombie spawns during exfil. Next up are the legendary GobbleGums. Idolize lasts for 30 seconds and all zombies ignore players and stand still. Wall power activates on wall buy, meaning the next weapon bought off a wall becomes pack-a-punched. And with crate power, it's basically the same thing but with a mystery box, aka the next weapon taken from the mystery box becomes pack-a-punched. This next one is actually huge for co-op. Phoenix up, revive all teammates and they keep all their perks. On the house spawns a perk can power-up. Wall-to-wall clearance lasts for 30 seconds. Wall buys cost 10 points. And finally, immolation liquidation spawns a fire sale power-up. So wrapping things up here, we have the Ultra and the Whimsical GobbleGums left to go over. So starting off with the Ultras, we have Perkaholic. Gives the player every perk on the map. Near-death experience lasts for 3 minutes. Revive or be revived simply by being near other players. Revived players keep all their perks. Hidden power, upgrade your currently held weapon to legendary rarity. Wonder bar activates on next mystery box spin. The next weapon from the mystery box will be a wonder weapon. And raindrops spawns all 9 core power-ups at once. And whimsicals. Newtonian negation lasts for 3 minutes. Zombies killed fall straight up. And indigestion lasts 3 minutes as well, but zombies killed experience extreme flatulence. Alright, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video or at least found it informative, then make sure to leave a like, it'd help a lot. And if you want more zombies content in the future, make sure to subscribe. I'm also on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so that would be much appreciated if you did subscribe. I also upload other games. And sorry if I started to sound tired like halfway through. I was working on this video the entire day. So yeah. Anyway, have a nice day. Peace.